would like to do a quick rapid fire with you. Hope you're ready for that.
Sure. Let's do it.
Great. Perfect. What's one word you would use to describe being in SaaS sales in 2024?
I think tenacious at this point. I think you still have to be very willing to be, stick to it. We're coming out of this tough cycle. And especially if you're going to be up market, you've got to be have a lot of tenacity with that process. So tenacious is what I'll go with.
Biggest motivator for you as a sales leader in a challenging quarter? What keeps you going?
I think ultimately I love doing this job because I love seeing teams win, and I love coaching and seeing teams win. So in a tough quarter, it is how can you get in the weeds and really be a support system for each other and winning those deals together. I think that's the camaraderie and the thing that I really love about sales most. Certainly, a lot of salespeople are money motivated. A lot of people like to close the deal and get the huge win for the company. And I think that's great, but ultimately it's the journey, right? And especially when you're going through a complex deal and you finally get to the end state, you realize how many people have touched that process, whether it's pre-sales, post-sales, sales engineers, product engineering, marketing. There's a full gamut of people that come into that fold. And I think that process is actually what I enjoy the most. It's once you close the deal, you're kind of like, it's a relief at that point. And so, I think in a tough quarter, it's leaning in on the people to sell the deal and, working with them. And I think that's the most fun. So I really enjoy going back to the team aspect.
What are you looking forward to most in this year, either personally or professionally?
I'm looking forward to, the evolution of what coming out of this little bit of a down, dark period in SaaS. I think we've got a resurgence of both buyer intent, buyer interest, and a whole new set of tools and products that are going to enable sales teams, but also that we ourselves can sell. Superhuman, is very different now than it was 2 years ago. And our ROI has improved to customers. And I think it unlocks a totally new set of buyers that we can sell into. And so I'm really excited to see, the things that are being sold, the types of productivity that we can drive via new tools and where SaaS sale goes. I think this is kind of a, third or fourth gen, if you look back from 2010 of the evolution of tech sales. So I'm really excited.
Last one. Most frequently used tool other than your inbox, which is Superhuman and CRM.
I would say right now I'm going to have to go with our friends over at Gong. I use their tool for call intelligence. I use it for forecasting. Certainly the back end is Salesforce, but I really like the way that tool works. And so we use that quite extensively in the position.
Great.